what was your expectation coming here for the team and for yourself?
For the team, yeah, I expected us to at least make it to the Pac-12 championship. I mean, like, I thought that the teams in the Pac-12 were good for sure, but like the talent that I knew that was here, I knew if we could get some continuity and some like just some. Literally, just a
good word.
What a word!
Damn, he's trying to be very PC right now. Hey, shout out to DK.
Yeah, we could just get some. We can get some continuity. Really, just some continuity because the talent and I knew we had the coaches and everything to get everything on the football side going. But you gotta have that other effect to really get you through the season. So that's what I expected. And personally, I mean, obviously, if you know if you paid attention to me, it definitely didn't go the way I expected at all. I mean, I expected to come here and play, if not even start. And, neither of that was really happening to the extent that I wanted it to. It's funny, I see my best coach right here. But
daddy, bro. I just have to say that, bro. That's not daddy, though.
But yeah, it obviously didn't go the way that I wanted it to. But I think I took this more of as a learning experience more than anything. Learned a lot about myself. Learned a lot about the people around me, the situation I'm in, and I had to remove myself from it and just really take a step back. That's kind of what I did in the redshirting as well.
I love that you answered that way because when I put on my story questions for both of y'all, they wanted to know what went into your decision of redshirting. Mm-hmm. So, do you feel comfortable telling the people?
I mean, yeah. So, like, I just kind of, like I said, I had to remove myself from the whole situation. Like, I had to just really take a step back to realize that I wasn't who I felt like internally. I felt like I was me. I was moving the way I wanted to. I felt like I could at least do enough to provide for the team. But I had to really look at it from a different point of view, which was the coaches, and just say that, if they thought that I was moving the way that they know I could move back in freshman year when I was going for 1,000 yards and 18 touchdowns and whatnot, then I would do that. And I trusted that solely. And I didn't want to further risk anything because I was like playing on special teams and whatnot. So it was just more honestly of a business decision that I made for myself. And
was that easy, hard?
I mean, kind of just happened, if that makes any sense. Like, I honestly, when I realized that I could do it, I did it. It was just kind of seemed right for me to do, and yeah.
So going with that, having to make that decision, before I toss this question to O and then to Jay, how would you describe the player before you came to Colorado?
I mean, like I said, well, not like I said, but like I'm gonna retouch on that. Like, it all just feels kind of normal. Like, it's never been nothing that I never thought I couldn't do. I've been feeling like I could do this since I was a kid. It's all I've been seeing for myself, that I was going to go to college and play, and I was going to score touchdowns, and that just kind of was what it was. Like, I never really felt anything different, and when it was happening, I never really got too high or too low about it. It just felt normal. I mean, of course I was, you know what I'm saying?
Manifested it, bro. That's what you pictured was going to happen, and it happened.
Right,
so.
Right.
Hey, so it can't go any better than that. And also, I'm going to toss it to O because that was your freshman year. How do you feel like your freshman year went here?
I'd say it went pretty good. For me coming in as a freshman, I ain't too much know what to expect. Just for me being my first year of college. I feel like that's a lot for a freshman to just come in. Just know that what is he gonna be like? Is I'm gonna redshirt or am I gonna play, or what I'm gonna do? So for me, I feel like it was just all a big process that I had to go through. Just being learning everything around college, just the plays, just the atmosphere, because it's different from high school football, Coming from high school football to a transition to college is very different.
Playing, though, you did get to play. You did get some opportunities, and you got some results. when that moment came, how did you feel? And then how did you feel after? I mean, I know we talked. You said your mom called you. She was crying.
Right.
Like, that's big to see the culmination of what you've been working for your whole life. For your mom to turn on the TV and see you scoring touchdowns, bro. That's an amazing feeling.
That was like one of the best days of my life for me. Actually, getting to just showcase my ability of what I can do, and just like taking over. I felt like that whole week I manifested for that day. So
No, for real.
just like making like seeing that like it's really crazy like that it happened, because like I could like for me I could like see it happen, like I already seen it happen, and like it was something I seen that I was just waiting on. So being able to do that, like that made me and like just so proud of myself personally, but my family, for them to be able to turn on the TV and see me doing that, coming from where I come from, like that was a blessing for me. So all I can say, I'm just blessed.
That's hard. Jay, you have something to say?
Yeah, I was like, not to like just cut you off, but like when you talk about, like, because I'm a big supporter of you. You know that, like,
Okay.
yeah.
That's why I had to have
Yeah.
bro on here, gang.
I'll
It's
rock
real
with
my
talk.
guy.
you. Like, if there's like a little brother on this team, I feel like it's you, even though you're bigger than me somehow. But like all that, like joking aside, like that preparation that week, that all that I've talked to Darius about it. I've seen you do that catch. Like that was that week. Like you did it. Like that's not routine for anybody, but that's fairly routine at this point because I've
Right.
seen you do it. Tape in, tape out, like
Yeah.
whatever, practice, game at this point. Do you think there was any change like after that point in your character, your charisma? Did you feel like I got to step up? Like, okay, this is who I am. Like, welcome to college football. Like this, I'm not a kid no more. Like you're a kid, but you're not.
Yeah, that's exactly how I definitely feel. After that game, I just went home and I just realized that like this is a bigger road that I got to step into. You know, I'm not a little freshman anymore. You feel me? I'm someone that can have the abilities to, you know, showcase some unbelievable talent. So I definitely went home and thought about that and like transform myself to believe that like this is something I got to step up into. Like, you know, it's something that's not, you feel, it's real
It's
now.
real.
So it's real
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You feel me?
And being at a place like this is like, I can tell you from firsthand, and also even just being older at a different school, like you won't get this anywhere else. Truly, like this whole experience, you can't get this in. I can't fake it. Like I visited places, I visited top programs, whatever at a recruiting, and mine was years ago, but I did it before they won a natty and all that. And this place is special, and like you being a part of history, and that moment, that everything, that game will be remembered. Like, and I hope you know that, because like no matter what anybody tells us,
Yeah,
the
no, real
record tells
talk.
us we're history. Like we did
for
this with a
real.
losing record. Imagine what's gonna happen with a winning record.
What a winning record.
So like I just want to make sure that you really like hold this in and remember this, because this isn't normal. This isn't something that happens daily. Like my freshman year was a drag. It was dead. So this is something that
Yeah, I like how you being real right now. I
Nah, for
appreciate you,
real,
bro.
yeah, like
I appreciate you.
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm done. Like you know this. I told you, shoot.
Oh, that's real.
Said
Realistically, y'all knew me during the season. Like I was cool, and I was just there. I was vibing. Like
Yeah.
real life,
Nah,
I was
for
there to
real,
help
though.
you. So, we got to that point, but yeah, just really lock this moment in, because this was the start. There's so much more after this that y'all got. We have at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, for real, no cap.
So I want to talk about preparation, because that's kind of where it spun from. Like you're saying before the game, like even this perfect play to go what I'm talking about. Preparation. I remember for this game, the Colorado State game. Shiloh said that he
He's gonna
visualized the
catch that in
same thing.
practice.
Like he said he was gonna catch it. I seen him practice it, and it's like those are the ways that you prepared. How then does your preparation change, or does it? After, let's say, you come from a high where you said, you know what, I had a good game, and then let's say you start having some bad practices. I know you're an athlete and you're a professional, and sometimes you might be like, it's just a day, but does your preparation change based on production? Does it ever change?
Repetition is key. Like that's really like the main thing. Like you kind of got to do it like so much to where like when it's in the game and you're underneath the bright lights and there's a bunch of people screaming and there's cameras and all that on you, you just, you know, you kind of just in it. You just in the, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You separating yourself from that moment and you're just in it. Like this is this feels normal. This I done already did this, you know, and that's kind of just how you take it. Honestly, like you just gotta know that you did it so many times already. It's just like muscle memory. Like when it happens again, like scoring a touchdown shouldn't be different, or busting the long run, or like watching O in practice snag on people. Man, seeing him go out there and do it in USC wasn't crazy for me to even see. It was crazy to see in the game and the aspect of it all, but like I wasn't surprised. There wasn't anything shocking or anything like that. Like I knew, you know what I'm saying, that he could go in there and do that without a doubt.
Yeah. So the preparation for you, where you get that confidence from, is established first in the work that you put in on the field and the repetition. The mental aspect, though, that you were talking about, of the visualization, how did you start doing that? And how did you even know this is important for me to do this?
I kind of feel like it's something that you have to be adjusted to, like just visualizing what like you see yourself doing is something like that. Like a lot of people don't really do that. That's something that's not common. So just I feel like just knowing that you are something, and just how can I say this? Just being yourself, and just like if you're gonna do something, just do it to the full effect. You know, just like have it on your mind daily, and that's something that I feel like I do a lot. You know, just I kind of like daydream a lot of things that like I want to see myself do, and like sometimes like it just come true. So like I feel like just having a positive mental state of mind. So that's what I say.
What are some of the best moments that you visualized that actually came true besides the game that we just talked about?
Honestly, like I always wanted to catch a one hand catch in college.
There we go, buddy.
So like me catching that one hand catch that I had got PI'd on, like was something I really, you know, like I really wanted to do, and I like it just happened. So you know,
Big time.
That's actually hard, bro.
Pretty big time.
It really happened in real life.
Nah, that's crazy though, for real.